Previously on Damien.
I blame you for those deaths. The evil you felt that night comes from inside of you.
You showed him the shrine? How did he take it? He'll be back.
That's 3 dead by freak accident. It's a holy trinity.
It's Kelly's notebook.
She must have been working on some kind of religious story.
We've been thinking it's time for a change. Troy will take over.
There are very mysterious forces at work. They can't be manipulated. They operate according to design.
will certainly make me think twice about wearing my necktie again. How did you get this?
Anne Rutledge left it in my bathroom.
I thought I warned you about her.
I made a mistake. I dropped my guard. She used me.
Used you? How?
To kill Troy Hendry.
Are you saying you're somehow responsible for his death?
It's complicated.
Son, I know we've lost touch through the years, but even I can see you're a mess. Why? What's trouble?
You'll think that it's crazy, that I'm crazy.
Nothing surprises me anymore. What exactly did Ann tell you?
That I'm the Antichrist, prophesied in the book of Revelation. I'm not making this up.
I know. Ann is challenging, to say the least. But this takes batshit crazy to a whole other level. Forget about her. I'm worried about you. You need some help. Please see someone. Lean on me all you want. And whatever you do, stay far away from that woman.
Yo, perfect timing.
You went shopping without me.
Got you some fresh batteries.
You know you don't have to keep checking up on me.
I'm not. I got some news. Collodion Collective wants to meet with you.
The photography co-op?
Yeah, I sent them your portfolio.
You know I'm not much of a joiner.
I know, but hear me out. With editors, right, even CC, we've always been on a leash, beholden to their corporate interests.
It comes with the territory.
Well, the collective is photographer-owned. It's completely autonomous. They want your point of view. If they let you in, you broaden your reach by a mile.
If they let me in?
Yeah, well, they have to approve of you in person.
I can't do a dog and pony show right now, Monty.
Come on, man. You can use the wind right about now.
Detective Shea from the other night?
Yeah, I remember. What can I help you with?
I just wanted to come by, check on you, make sure you were all right.
I'm fine.
Good. I heard about the thing in the subway last night. It's a good thing you weren't killed.
It looks like I should be asking about you.
Yeah, you know, there was someone killed in the subway, though.
Yeah, and he heard about that after he pulled the kid off the train tracks. He saved his life.
Who are you?
A friend?
You have a name?
What can I do for you, detective?
Well, I got a whole bunch of questions about the taxi cab incident that you were involved with, and I have some information about your assailant. I thought maybe you could come down to the station. We could talk about it. Shouldn't take too long.
Whatever I can do to help. I'll catch up with you later.
Sure thing.
You got some big balls pulling that kid off the tracks like that.
I just did what anyone else would have.
Yeah, well, most people, they'd like to think they'd be the hero, but in that moment of truth, they're more concerned about saving their own skin. It's a shame about that other guy, though.
What happened?
Well, some guy got his tie stuck in the escalator. Couldn't yank it free. Pulled his face right into the machinery. Ripped it wide open. You want anything? Corn chips? Twizzlers? Broke his teeth, chewed off his nose, severed his carotid artery. Blood everywhere. It was a mess. Yeah. It's right about the time you saved that kid.
Saw some of the commotion.
How'd you know him?
Who?
Escalator guy.
I didn't know him.
Troy Hendry, Wall Street player, Armitage Global. I pulled the security tapes from the subway station. It was pretty clear you were chasing him.
I was just running to catch the train.
Mm-hmm. What train? Where are you going?
I'd really like to help you, but I just don't know anything.
See, here's what I'm struggling with. In the last few days, you've been in very close proximity to a few, I don't know, what do I call them? Unexplained deaths? 4, to be exact. And that's a shitload of wrong place, wrong time. So, why don't you sit down? We have a lot to talk about.
I'm not going to mince words. There's a void here today. We all feel it. We're all stunned and confused. And all that confusion, let's not forget about what's really important. Troy and all that he gave. Anne, would you like to say a few words?
John and I have been around the block a few times. We're at that age where we're losing some of our dearest friends, people we've known all our lives. But so many of you are so young. I can tell by looking around this room that this is the first tragic death you've faced. I remember when I was told that my husband and daughter were killed. I was 20. My whole world fell down. The only thing that got me through that was people reaching out. That's the only way we get through times like these. Compassion heals all suffering.
You never fail to surprise me. We've seen a lot of people come and go over the years.
Nature of the beast. Pardon the pun.
But you and I are still here. Perhaps we'll be the last one standing. Damien said you left this in his apartment.
I had nothing to do with that.
Things are reaching a critical point. We can't afford to fall into separate camps. Perhaps we should get used to sharing the stage.
What are you proposing?
You've got Damien. I have everything else in place. We need to work together, not against each other. We need to trust each other.
I couldn't agree more.
Igor Reneus. You and Kelly Baptiste paid him a visit. Why?
She was doing research for an article.
Around the same time that she died. In her accident, right outside of your apartment, I might add. He was mauled to death by a pack of wild dogs.
The cab driver who hit Herman Soroyan, he swerved to avoid a wild dog.
I don't know what you're up to or how you do it, but you're pulling some really freaky shit. I may not be able to prove it, but I know you're responsible for those deaths. Get up. I'll show you something. Last night, I walked down the hall just like this, and out of nowhere, a Rottweiler, must have weighed 90 pounds, jumps on me, tries to take my arm off. Oh, careful. You don't want to walk into that. Get it on your shoes. Can you Believe it? I was in the ER till 3 a.m. 22 stitches. They did say there was no permanent nerve damage, though. The dog was not so lucky. What the hell? He was trying to kill me, so I blew his head off. Good thing he didn't go for my shooter hand, though. I would have been gone. Scary thing about this hallway. There are no cameras. Oh, yeah. Come on, try something. Give me a chance.
Leave me alone. The professor, your dog attack, taxi, nothing to do with me.
Let me tell you how this plays out with guys like you. How we handle it. Now, I know you're a piece of shit, but I can't prove it. So I keep my eyes on you. Person of interest. And I keep you here all night for questioning. Kick you free when you're exhausted. And then I bring you back tomorrow. And the next night, and all next week. And after a while, you've got a shadow. Always right over your shoulder. One night, you're driving. There's sirens in the mirror. Pull over, busted taillight, expired tags. I'll find something. And you're pissed because I'm crawling up your ass, agitated. And I ask to see your license. And you reach over to get your wallet. Boom! I thought I saw a gun. I feared for my own life. But you, no one will miss an asshole like you.
Trust me. You don't want to do that.
Are you threatening me?
People who come after me, they don't fare so well. You've seen enough to know. Very weird stuff happens around me. Not to me. Never to me. To others. Can't explain it. You think my wallet's a gun, your pistol's likely to blow up in your face.
So, you're the roadrunner and I'm the coyote, is that what this is?
I'm just a guy living his life, and you're just a weak-ass cop with nothing but a handful of piss. I'm a war photographer, remember? I've been in the shit. More than you ever will. You want to play the cowboy? Go ahead. Pull your gun. Yeah. I didn't think so. Hey, Sherlock Holmes, you know who seems to have all the answers? Anne Rutledge. She has a room full of my childhood possessions in her house, behind a secret doorway and a bookcase.
So, she's creating all these deaths to make you look guilty?
You're the police, you figure it out.
What's he doing here? The Destroyer! You let him in? He is the one who follows me in darkness. He is the serpent. He needs to stop running.
What did you say?
He urges me and tempts me. He is the lie.
Mr. Thorne's work is brilliant. There's no question about that. But we do have some concerns about him professionally.
Is this because you didn't show up to the interview?
Among other things.
The woman he loves dies a horrible death, is literally ripped from his hands. And you think you should have made this his priority? 2 days after Kelly dies, he risks his own life to save a stranger's kid from the train tracks. And you're saying he's not a reliable guy?
Mr. Golkar.
Damien Thorne is the best photographer out there, hands down. But he's also the most selfless, courageous guy I've ever met. And if these aren't the qualities you want in your collective, then good luck to you.
Mr. Golkar, please wait.
Detective Shea.
Good afternoon, Ms. Rutledge.
Is something wrong? Is Damien?
No, he's fine. Do you mind if I come in?
Of course.
Just have a few questions to ask you.
May I offer you some coffee?
No, thank you. I'm gonna get right to the point. Mr. Thorne's down at the police station right now. We brought him in for questioning about his possible involvement in the death of Troy Hendry. And Mr. Thorne suggested that you might have known him.
Yes. He worked with me at Armitage.
Ms. Rutledge, are you Mr. Thorne's attorney?
Yes.
He says you're not. He says he only met you a week ago. And he suggested that you might be stalking.
He said that. Well, to be specific, I'm not his personal attorney. I represent the Thorne family estate.
He said there was a special room in your house with his personal belongings from when he was a child.
Now that's ridiculous.
No, he said this room was accessed through a secret doorway in a bookshelf.
It's a panic room. I never use it. I never panic. I suppose I should warn you. Damien's given to very erratic behavior.
Are you saying that he's a liar?
I'm saying he has trouble distinguishing between reality and fantasy.
Good meeting? You had that look.
I think I got their attention.
Who are you pitching? Bob? Carol? That fat bastard Luigi?
No, it was, Fumika.
Fumika, she's tough. I heard she once knocked out an intern with a staple gun. Don't tell her I told you. I hope you're headed out to celebrate.
Yeah, you know what? I am heading out to celebrate. Know any good bars around here?
I've known him his entire life. Besides handling the legal affairs of the Thorne estate, I'm also executor of his father's will.
Then why would Damien claim to have only met you last week?
He spent years overseas in extremely high-pressured situations. That's certainly taken a psychic toll.
Could you be more specific?
The specifics of his mental health are attorney-client privilege. But you have to understand, if there's a hell on earth, Damien's been dead center, photographing it.
Does he own dogs?
I don't think so.
Because I was attacked by one last night. Another man was mauled to death by a pack of them.
Damien training dogs to attack people, you give him too much credit. I will say he used to be prone to fits of rage. He supposedly knocked his mother over a balcony when he was young. I assumed it was an accident. But then I was on the board of one of the schools he attended, and there was an altercation with another student. I can't remember his name.
Thorne hurt him?
The poor boy spent his life in a facility.
So he rang his bell pretty bad.
Charles Powell, that's the name.
I will look into that.
Damien was treated after that. I thought he'd pulled himself together. But I guess we can only outrun our demons for so long. Wouldn't you agree, Detective?
Obi.
What the hell is this?
He's a very powerful Babalawo.
A witch doctor.
The bird in the tub was Kelly. The bird that broke the stained glass window at the funeral, it was Kelly. She's trying to come back or she's lost her way. Either way, she's trying to tell us something. He can help her.
Mom, this is not real. This is an old world superstition. You can't possibly believe this.
You found the bird in your bag?
Yes.
And you are frightened too. The spirits will come for you. Agori. Agori.
What are you gonna do?
This house need to be purified.
Oh my God, please stop.
Ogun, shoro shoro.
No, those are Kelly's things. Please, no.
May the road be open to you. May nothing evil meet you on the way.
I hate photography. Taking pictures is for people who can't remember things with their own brain. Kidding. These are great, really. I'm not surprised you crushed it today. So you and this photographer have been working together long?
2 years. You know, I think we make a good team.
You guys have obviously been through a lot.
You don't even know.
So tell me.
All right, I was working as a translator in Libya for the Americans, and Gaddafi loyalists, they just blitzed through Tripoli, and they were rounding people up, and, you know, they put me in a ditch with a hood over my head, and the soldiers, they moved down the line. Started shooting guys I knew, one by one. And all I could think about was my mother, my sisters, that they'd never know what happened to me. And then Damien, he just steps up out of nowhere. And I have no idea what he said, but he let me go. I haven't really told anyone that story before.
Why are you telling it now?
I don't know. Taxi! All right, no, I got it. Yo!
You sped up!
Oh, come on! Taxi! Seriously? Wow, don't worry, I got it. This is it for sure. Wow. Wanna give it a go? You gotta teach me that trick sometime.
We can't hold you. You're free to go.
What is this? Did you see the room?
I'll take it from here. Everything's going to be all right.
What the hell did she tell you? You can't let her do this.
You take care. And don't let me see you again.
Let's get you home.
What did you say to him?
That you've witnessed more than your fair share of suffering.
Did you tell him the part you've played?
Not exactly the most eloquent thank you I've ever received.
Why would I say thank you? You say you've been there my whole life, watching out for me.
I have.
You've done a shitty job. Look at this mess. You want gratitude? I can't leave my apartment without shit going down. Enough death.
You're just looking for someone to blame.
Oh, you're not the puppet master. Oh, you sure do play the part well.
The part I play is insignificant.
If this stops now, these killings will stop now. Even if I have to slit your throat to make them.
Do it. Slit my throat. You know that's what you want. Desperate men have nothing to lose. The day will come.
Did you go to Ann Rutledge's home today? I hear you accused her of being involved in that escalator death.
Not exactly.
I don't give a rat's ass what you were doing. Stop it.
Captain, listen, I went there for a reason. Damien Thorne, he accused
What's
her...
your obsession with this guy? Is he your type? Just drop it. Let's not make this another Baltimore, okay? Took you years to climb out of that pile of shit. You want to go right back there? I don't think so. Be smart. Leave Thorne alone.
Can I come in?
Of course. Everything all right?
No.
Where did you get this?
Ever since Kelly died, I've been seeing things. The church where we held the funeral. You remember the bird that flew into the window? I found another one in my drain. My mom's Nigerian. I told her, and she brought in a Yoruba priest. He thinks Kelly's trying to talk to us.
That was a scam. And what else could it be? There's a rational explanation for all of this. You know, a bird flew into your window and another got caught in your drain. I don't know how, but it did. Your fortune teller pulled a magic trick. I mean, you might as well saw a lady in half. I wish things were different. Trust me. I do. The things I and Kelly have seen, brutality, natural disasters, massacres, is always the ones left behind. Human wreckage. People suffering so badly, they can't possibly go on. They need answers. Their pain is so great. There must be a higher purpose. There must be a reason. But there is none. Kelly died. And a bird is just a bird.
I'm sorry.
No. I am.
You know, I wish you two had gotten to be together. She really loved you. I probably shouldn't be saying that.
Oh, it's okay. I know.
You don't think Big Gary's gonna make trouble? He hates you, you know?
He hates everybody. That's why he's a cop.
Well, he's right. You should leave well enough alone.
I got it.
You know, if that suspect has a history of mental illness...
That only confuses his alibi. That doesn't explain anything about all the deaths around.
It's a statistical cluster.
Don't talk down to me, okay? You know I can't handle the Stephen Hawking shit.
Well, I try not to talk down to you. It's just so hard not to.
Getting all healthy now?
Yeah, we're gonna go for olive oil.
Olive oil? So domestic. I love this. Your mom confused. How many do we have there? That's it. You got it?
Parsley, yeah.
How many eggs do you want? 2? This Thorne guy is a dick. He walks into my station, and there's some guy in there for parking tickets who suddenly decides he wants to castrate himself. And then there's all these deaths and a dog attack. I just don't get it.
You're not gonna leave well enough alone, are you?
I try, but it's just so hard not to.
Breakfast! Babe, come on, it'll get cold.
Jacob!
Jacob.
Come on, Jacob, wake up.
He's not breathing. He's not breathing.
Move out of the way, move out of the way.
Come on. Come on.
Come on, Jacob, come on.
There we go. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Hey, get him in there.
Hey,
I need an ambulance.
You got him?
Yeah.